the voice of our future, Bryce Schramm.
Yes.
He'll be hitting the road very soon.
Yes, he will.
Bring his message to the populace. Well, I'm very excited to introduce one of the best people I've ever met. My lovely sister. You gotta say that about your sister, right? No, she's definitely the best people I've ever met. And
yes, she is.
she will be leaving you very soon, so please savor her tonight, because I've converted her from West Coast to East Coast.
No way.
And I'm taking her with me because we need her on the East Coast.
No.
Yes, we do.
We're not letting her go.
Okay. Well, maybe by then we can clone her. You know?
Yeah, we can.
Because technology's getting to that level now. But what else can you say about your sister? But where she is? Tiffany Burba-Schramm.
Love you, Tiffany.
Of course, only my brother would leave me with the mic way, way taller than what I am. And I paid him to say that, just so you guys know. So in honor of my New Yorkers, my sister Karen and my wonderful younger brother, I can't say little brother because he's taller than I am, I'm going to read some of my New York poems. And Mr. Buddha is going to make me talk into the microphone because he knows I love to do that. So I do have a book that will be coming out probably in the fall, and it is all New York poems because I fell in love with New York. So
Yes.
these ones are selections that I wrote from when I was there for a week in October. So this is number 1. This time I cried when I arrived, taken back into emotions, the stir of memories that haunt nightly dreams. The smell of the city is tantalizing, a sensory overload of savory and sweets. I take it all in like a long hit of a blunt. Hold my breath, not wanting anything to escape. This time I have specific motivations, focused energies. I keep my word to friends. I taste the lips of fantasies, dance with comedians, drink with teachers and poets. I laugh with old friends that now understand why the city calls to me from 3,000 miles. I brace myself as each day brings me closer to departure. Stay in the moment, I remind myself, but the seduction of the city is even too strong for a woman like me. This is New York number 4. It was just like the movies. My brother reaches for a hug, a kiss on the cheek. Not my sister, she makes a scene. Runs and jumps into my arms, wraps her legs around me as I spin around. I talk to her each day. She is a staple in my daily life. She is consistent. So why is it that she and I cry when I arrive and weep when I leave? This time I was not here to save her or wipe her tears. That's all been settled now. Just transporting kids and making sure the fridge is stocked with yogurt and juice boxes. I was tasked with making sure the Smucker's strawberry jelly is purchased. Help avoid toddler meltdowns, and adult ones too. I know when the sun rises on Sunday morning, I will feel the loneliness start to settle. There will be goodbyes to say, planes to catch, new memories to tuck away. I buy two jars of strawberry jelly. Only my sister understands the beauty of this. And this is for my friend Clay, who actually spent the first 4 days in New York with me. And we had some difficulties with the elevators in Karen and Tyler's building. So this is number 5 for Clay. Climbing the stairs is less appealing when the whiskey is finally kicked in. We walked miles, running up and down the stairs to keep balance on crowded subways. The elevator button is pressed. We wait and wait only to realize it's already arrived. Yet every single time Clay trips on the ledge and we press the button and wait, the elevator is always ready for us. We just have to open the door. So like Karen had mentioned, we've been working on projects for, this is our 3rd year now. This year is a much slower pace. We're not writing crazy poems every day. So this is one that we worked on together. So Karen, if you want to come up and read this. This was actually our poetry project last year, to where I took pictures and then we each wrote a poem on them. So this is one we did together. It's called Bathe.
It's okay. Just get right close to it. I will bathe you in this love. Wash your feet with my heart. Touch all the places that hurt with holy water. Pop the bubbles of suffering with soft fingertips. Make you hot with steam rising. Lather you in sex. Rinse off city griminess. Polish you till you shine with truth. Suffuse you in creamy tenderness. Wrap you in warm cloths. Lay you on conjugal sheets, so you sleep, reborn.
I will bathe you in worship, cleanse your thoughts of inadequacies, rinse from you the self-doubt, massage into you the oils of love, desire, and relentless passion, drape you in silk robes, kiss every inch of your body, make love to you until you need rest, cover you in my essence so all the women of your past no longer linger, their memories forever vanish down the drain. And 2 more, and then I'm handing it back over to my brother. This one is called To Love You Like This, and I actually wrote this after I heard a poem by Rachel McKibbins called Last Love, and so this was my inspiration from that. I don't have the words to say I could love you like this. Like the sky falls and my world crashes every moment I'm away from you. Like food becomes only so that I can live another day to love you. Like I want to know you so completely that even God asks me how to help you. I don't have the voice to say I could love you like this. That I would place my heart in the pit of hell, walk on coals and fire burning my body to keep you from one moment of pain. That I would take you to the brink of destruction just so I could let you feel the mightiness of this love. That I would surrender all my memories of past loves so my heart, my mind, and my body only know you. I don't have the heart to tell you I could love you like this. Like I hear your heartbeat within your chest and mine changes course to beat in rhythm. Like I wish the babies I kiss each night were the ones we created. Like I wish every word I write is only from your inspiration. That my body only knows how to please you. I don't have the right to love you like this. Woo! And my last New York poem was number 21. It was a busy week that week. It's called Coming Home. It rained the morning I left. Even this tough place sheds tears when I leave. I did my crying the 2 previous days. I knew it was coming. I could feel the sadness, as leaving is always the hardest part. I go quiet in the days after my birthday, so many visions, so many thoughts that rest on surfaces of empty whiskey glasses. Sisters are hard as their love and protection leave thorns around my tongue, make it hard for me to speak. Brothers are kind and support the openness of a life lived without regrets. Friends love and enjoy, embrace and cheer. They remind me I'm rare and worthy of love. My hometown welcomes me home with tears too. The rain washes away city grime, damaged hearts, and fulfilled fantasies. The Northwest knows it's losing the battle, so it flashes sunlight through gray clouds. This is to remind me I belong here too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm sorry to take Tiffany from you. She's a local treasure.
Yeah, it is.
National treasure.
Let's not go overboard.
Every time I play Vancouver, so many amazing people come out of the woodwork, and it's so nice to see all of you. Well, some of you I saw a couple of years ago, but some of you I haven't seen for 20 years. All right. Now I'm going to torture you with my music. I fell into a rage at the light beams dancing dust. I built myself a robin, but its red breast turned to rust. What's the sense in wondering when nothing ever happens till it does? Laughing at the past while the future laughs at us. What have I to thank for this unrelenting bird and its calm steadily revealing what I do best is make things worse. First chill, then sudden stupor of the present's timely thrust, breaking with the past while the future breaks with us. Dissolve, stayed away, dreaming of pain, body, same fears, nature, soul, throbbing. I love Stephanie. All the way, wailing the core banter, still raging, tearing out grace, fall down and point the way where somebody waits for me. So somebody wait for me. I set course for Beulah's Way where somebody waits for me. So somebody wait for me. I'm counting down days, come grace the bitter case where somebody waits for me. So somebody wait for me. Somebody wait for me. I melt into grace at the siren's wax-filled rush, and it mellowed like a bellow, all the yellow in my gut. The end of echoes wandering where light waits blanketed by dust, longing for the past while the future longs for us. Alright, this is an old country song, so please sing along if you know the lyrics, called The Long Black Veil. 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scene, but they did agree that the man who fled looked a lot like me. son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, you don't have to die. But I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
Well, the scaffolding's high and eternity near. She stands in the crowd and sheds not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold winds blow, in a long black veil, cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wave. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
This next song is about being a daddy. How many daddies we got in the audience? Oh, come on. That's paltry. How many daddies we got in the audience? All right. This is a waltz, so if anyone wants to dance. Yeah, you call me up out of your blues, and you act like I did some evil to you. You wake me up to make amends. How could I turn my back on my friends? Well, I ain't got the time for this piece of your mind, and I won't repent for the reasons you've been.
my buddies was the drinking kind. So let me lay to rest all your wives in your house. I'm somebody's daddy now. I'll take away the drink and what we got left. A friendship forged on shared regret. Though part of me aches to shun your slippery face, they tell me ain't no safer way. Well, can't you see why that part of me died? How I burdened the earth for the bridges I burned. A true friend, be humble and proud, instead of blowing your smoke into my pink cloud. So let me lay to rest all your wives in your house. I'm somebody's daddy now. Somebody's daddy now. That's why you don't see me boozing around. I'm somebody's daddy now. That's why I packed up and moved to the good side of town. So let me lay to rest all your wives in your house. I'm somebody's daddy now. All right. I promise you, for every original, I'll give you one you know, which is rare. Usually you go see someone like Neil Diamond, right? You hear all the great classics of Neil Diamond, waiting for They're Coming to America, and then all of a sudden he's doing Sonia and Jimmy off the new record about a Greenpoint hipster and his Korean girlfriend. And you have to sit through that, but I promise you, for every original, I'll give you a cover. All right. So this is a Bob Dylan one about being a daddy, I guess. Maybe I don't say. I shut the light, I shut the shade. You don't have to be afraid. I'll be your baby tonight. I'll close your eyes, I'll close the door. Oh, you don't have to worry anymore. I'll be your baby tonight. Well, that mockingbird's gonna sail away. We're gonna forget it. That big fat moon's gonna shine like a spoon, but we're gonna let it. You won't regret it. Kick your shoes off. Do not fear. Bring that bottle over here. I'll be your baby tonight. The solo's for Sophia. hear it for Sophia, the only baby in the crowd.
Well, that mockingbird's gonna sing away. We're gonna let it. That big fat moon's gonna shine like a spoon, but we're gonna let it. You won't regret it. Kick your shoes off. Do not fear. Bring that ball over here. I'll be yours. Hey, tonight. I'll be your baby tonight. I'll be your baby tonight. I'll be your baby tonight.
So kind. I meant to dedicate that one to Sophia, who's the newest member of our family.
Yeah.
That one was for you, Sophia. What do you want to hear, Tiffany?
Cruel God.
Okay.
Well, it's so gone so cool. Filled the world with harm. Put me in a plane crash instead of in your arms. Fade, fade, fade. Yeah, singing out of hell, swimming like a storm. Find my spirit singing deep inside your bones. Breath growing cold as it flows in the night. Red to black, black to white. Well, a million drumming and drinking together for a year. Can't help but birth our lips back together, my dear. Fake, fake, fake. And I may be a donkey, you might be a fly. I'm happy that you're drinking the teardrop from my fate, fate, fate. Breath growing cold as it flows into night. Red to black and black to white. Thank you very much. All right, Tim. All right, so now it's cover time again. So what should we do? I think I'm going to bring Bryce Schramm back up on the stage. We're going to do an old Leadbelly song, which isn't so old if you know the Nirvana version, which is still pretty old because it's still 30 years old probably, right? No, 20 years old. About there. All right. Please welcome back Bryce Schramm. Hi. All right. My girl
resurrecting that classic Lead Belly hit.
Yeah.
Made alive again by the great Kurt Cobain. Good night, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Come on. Alright. Since we're in the dark region of the evening, the dark part of the set, as we'll do a dark. Take the white watch to the mark. Take the fern frond to the trace. Like darkness to the mind. The last one to recall your face. It's a falling in the end. From the pettiness of friends who won't even speak your name unless that speaking brings them fame. But I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. When the seagull stills my tongue, I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. To live inside these eyes is to live in paradise. But the breaking of your bones makes them finally your own. When all I used to be is out drowning in the sea, and the thoughts inside my mind are out drifting in the pines. I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. When my ladder's out of run, I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. When the seagull stills my tongue, I'm gonna miss those songs I sung. That was from an album I did back in 2010. I'm working on a current album, but the whole thing of like having a child really slows down recording albums, I have to tell you. Thanks for getting the joke. Yeah. It's good to know who your audience is for the jokes. Anyways, I've got a bunch of download cards because I've gotten hip with this stuff lately. I used to bring CDs, but now that's like the worst thing you give to somebody. It becomes just some garbage that they have on their coffee table that they don't even use it as a coaster. It just sits there until they throw it away. But I have something else that sort of works as a coaster on your table. You could use it as a coaster, but it might leave a little bit of ring, so I've just put that as a disclaimer. If you'd like a copy of the CD to download, I have these CD Baby cards, they're download cards, and you just type in a code and all of a sudden it's in your iTunes and you can have it. And today I'm going to ask the going price of free for the CD. But if you're going to use it for Coaster, I should warn you, and I don't want you sending me a bill for your coffee table, the little half rings going on your coffee table. So please do not use it as a full coaster. But mayonnaise works anyway, so it doesn't matter. So if you'd like one, come see me. If you wouldn't like one, don't come see me. So on the You Won't See Me mood, let's do another cover, right? Why don't we do? This one's a Beatles one. This one's for Kathy Ladd, who isn't here.
She's here.
I just want to warn all of you who... Oh, you are here. I'm sorry. I was going to warn people that if they left that I was going to dedicate a song to them, but you're here, so... Now I can't do a song to you, Kathy. Okay, well, this one's Kathy. And for my mom. Kathy was one of my mom's best friends. Unfortunately lost my mom a few years ago. And thank you, Kathy, for being such a great friend to our family and to my mom. So this one's for you. It's the sentiment doesn't match that because it's all about you not seeing us, but here you are.